Welcome to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium. It's a great setting and a high-energy environment as we crank up another college football season here with the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Will kick this deep to start us off. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. So Penn State's return team not doing the offense any favors there. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those 1st downs.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And there's the handoff. Running through the tackle. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. They better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it to the left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. And the defense brings him down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down anybody across from them.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys today?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here comes a handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
What the?
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Comes up with the catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the junior,
I don't like the frame.
A sack there.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again.
Why'd I run right
They make
into
the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Oh, it was there.
And the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
A 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can
I
do
should have went left, you stupid bastard.
By this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Bringing pressure. Down he goes, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this punt
Let's go. Let's go.
Line.
What a punt.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're
I'm out here looking like I know what I'm
be.
doing.
Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Solid run, tackled with a 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I like the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. That sack makes it third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and sack against their quarterback.
And they'll kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the back now goes in motion. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Oh, I messed that up.
And it brings up fourth down.
Man.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board.
I got it.
For the field
All right.
on fourth down.
And he knocks that
I got
right.
it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Trucks through the defender.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop them. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Dogs looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe
a sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The sack sets up a second down and very long.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
The 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long quarterback dropping back. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a quick grab.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the left side. They bring it down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Walters. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep-away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Same tailback, another carry. He's found some room at the 45. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
God!
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big
you
tight
left your
end.
guy.
Caught over the middle. It's Walters. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him with the 1st down. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Extending the play now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. There's a shot toward the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Penn State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier.
Definitely part of a defensive showdown. You bum. Come on.